How to use Patreon for those of you who are just getting started. Hey everyone and welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I'll be talking about Patreon and how to actually get started with setting it up, how to use it, and what you can actually use it for. So this is going to be a beginners friendly video about Patreon where I'm just going to showcase the functions and how to just set it up. So basically, if you didn't know, Patreon is a platform that allows you to manage subscriptions and memberships for your fans, or you can just make things for free. Regardless of whether you want it to be for free or with memberships, you can just go ahead and post some sort of videos or some content, and you can actually make it behind a paywall with memberships, or you can make it for free so it is exclusive to specific people. So this whole thing is going to be completely under your control. And if you have, for example, a YouTube channel or some sort of social media that you're working on and you have a lot of fans and you just want to monitor this whole thing, you can just have some content behind a membership. So let's actually just get started and dive into Patreon. So if you want to sign up, it's completely for free. You can just sign up for free. Just go to patreon.com as you can see in front of your screen, and then here we will just need to go ahead and click on get started to create our account. So just go ahead and click on get started, and then here you should find yourself in this page where you will be able to, or it's going to prompt you to sign up. Basically, you can just go ahead and continue with Google, Apple, or Facebook, or just enter your email. It doesn't really matter how you want to sign up, and it is a very straightforward signing up process. So I'm not really going to bore you with it. I'm just going to sign up and get back to you once I'm done. Okay, so the next step is giving yourself your creator name. This is going to be basically maybe your, the name that you're well known for. So, for example, if you have some sort of a YouTube channel, maybe just name it as the same name of the YouTube channel, or just go ahead and name it whatever you want. Just make sure that people will recognize this name, that it is you. Now, because I'm in the UAE, you can't really post nudity. And if you're in a similar country where it prohibits you to post some sort of, specific content, you will need to also confirm that you won't be doing that. Otherwise, just go ahead and enter your name and continue. Next, we have the connection part with networks. So basically, if you have a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, or TikTok, and you're well known from these platforms and you want people to find you faster in Patreon, instead of, going through the links, obviously, if they just want to sign in to Patreon and look for you, you can just go ahead, connect your networks here. And this way, if they search for your YouTube channel, they will find you. If they search for your Instagram, they will find you. Twitter, same thing goes here. And Facebook, Twitch, and TikTok is going to be the same. If they search for that name, your profile is going to pop up. It's just going to allow them to find you much faster and easier and be sure that it is the right person that they're looking for. So just feel free to go ahead, connect the platforms that you actually want to connect, and click on continue once you are done. For me, I'm just going to skip for now. I'm not really going to connect any, but I highly recommend that you do if you're just starting out. Okay, so once you finish that, you should find yourself in your homepage. This is going to be how people are going to view your Patreon. As of right now, we don't really have much. We don't really have a profile picture, we don't have a cover image, and we don't really have anything in here posted. So here we have a few things that I need to note. This is going to be your creator name. This is going to be the URL handle. So when you want to actually promote your Patreon on your YouTube channel or Instagram or your social media in general, you would want to copy this link. Click on it, it's going to be copied, and just add it to your description. And you can also add a headline, which is just going to be some sort of a bio. So you can just go ahead, enter your bio here. So I'm just going to add some text. Okay, so next you would want to obviously upload a profile picture because, you would want to be recognized. Again, this is going to be almost exactly the same as your most well-known platform that you're using. For example, if it's a YouTube channel, just use the image for your YouTube channel. This is obviously just recommended. It's not necessary, but it's just going to be, again, that reassuring part that you will be recognized easier and faster. Same goes for the cover image. I'm not going to really set any. I'm just going to click on save for the time being. Here, I believe you can actually go ahead and actually adjust the color for the entire background here. So you can just go ahead and feel free to adjust it to your liking. I'm just going to set it as it was. And now we can see we have the home page where you can just go ahead and view these. I believe these are just going to be tutorials just to help you out, I guess, if you're just getting started. And regardless, we have the home page here. If you post, and all of those things are going to be added in here. Add socials, I believe if you have already connected them, they're going to show up in here. If not, you can just add them from here. Next up, we have collections. Collections, you can think of them as playlists. If you're using YouTube, you can just add plenty of content in one collection. This way you can just make this collection, for example, under a specific membership, and so on. We have shop here, so we can just go ahead and add our digital products that we want to sell, because also Patreon can help you, for example, sell some courses if that's what you're going to be focusing on, and so on. Memberships is going to be the most important part that you actually want to set up at first. You can add more than just one membership, and you can add the perks for each individual membership and exactly what they'll be getting for it. I will show you that in a bit. And we have the about. Here is going to be obviously your about yourself, where you can just go ahead and write about yourself. On the left side, we have my page, which is, again, this entire thing that we have just talked about. We have audience, which is just going to show you your audience insights, payouts, promotions, community, notifications, and settings. And we have the create button over here and over here on the top. The create button is basically when you actually want to create a post. It could be text, it could be just an image, it could be a video, which is going to be most likely the most used form, I believe. You can do live streams, and you can also do audios and polls. So now that you actually, what you really need to set up is going to be go into settings and just go through these settings here for your personal settings, your how you actually want to get paid, and all of those things. You would want to obviously set them up first from within the settings. I'm not really going to go through them because there's a lot of things that you will need to set up, and it's just going to be exactly what you need it to be. So I'm not really going to bother going through them, but I'm just letting you know this is the first thing that you need to set up. Second thing is just go to my page and start setting up the memberships that you actually want. So here you have, by default, we have one membership. Now, if you want your Patreon to be completely for free, you can just go ahead, set this as 0, and just, leave this as 0, and we don't really have any memberships. It's going to be for free. But if you want to have more than one membership, you can just go ahead, edit to the first one, which is this one, leave it as $5, and then the description for this specific membership. So in the description, you would want to tell people exactly what they will be getting if they actually subscribe to this membership. So just go ahead, add the description. I'm just going to leave it as it is, access to exclusive content and more. And now we can just go ahead and go click on save, but I just clicked on more options to show you what we have here. So the name of the actual membership, you can just go ahead, click on, just name it test. Obviously give it a proper name. Description, cover image, which is also going to be a nice touch where people can see an image that fits this description, membership, I mean. The benefits here, we can just go ahead and actually start adding benefits. So we can do general support, add free content, add free episodes, add free videos. So I'm just going to add this one for the time being and add benefit. And if you want to allow people to use a free trial, you can also do that. I'm just going to keep it off and go to advanced here for more stuff. For example, ask members for a shipping address in the checkout. This is obviously going to be if you're gifting a specific thing. So I'm not going to check this. And then we have the other option, which is limit the number of members who can join this tier. If you want to have a limited number of people who actually can subscribe to this membership, you can just check this and add the limit. Now here, Discord access, you will need to go to Discord settings. This could be inviting them to your Discord server, I believe. I already did it. I've never tested this out, so you may want to actually go ahead test things for yourself. After you're done, just click on save, and this first membership should be added, and it should be good to go. So now you have this membership live. People can just go ahead and access it. And now when you actually create a specific thing, for example, if it's a video, you upload a video, you will be prompted to select the memberships that this video will be available to. I hope that was clear. For some reason, it's just not loading. My Wi-Fi may be down today or something, but here you can just go ahead, click on add a tier, which is add a different membership, give it a different pricing, give it a different name, description, and benefits. I'm not going to do that because I just show you exactly how to do so. Let's just click on create, add a video, for example. Let me just upload a video and show you what I mean when it comes to actual settings here. So here is going to be the URL to the actual video. You can add it to a collection if you have one. You can give it a title. You can have ask your members a question, so you can just go ahead and add some sort of a description or questions as it says. Or you can just go ahead and attach your video. I'm just going to attach this one, for example. And go and click on next. And here you can see who can access this post. Paid members only. Free members only, selected tiers. If you do selected tiers, you can just go ahead and select the memberships that can have access to this. And you can just, set up the rest of these things accordingly, and you can just post it, and it's going to be locked behind the membership that you have just chosen. So basically, this is just the basics about Patreon. I believe this is going to be good enough for you to get started and create your very own Patreon account. So I hope that you have found this video to be helpful, and thanks for watching.